What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about some Nio. We got some rumors in the rumor mill. We also got some news coming out about them as well. And before we hop into that, we ask that you guys hit that sub button. We got like 88% of you that are not subbed to this channel. That's a pretty specific number. So hit that sub button. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of February. We don't even know if that's possible, but what the hell? We're trying for it. Help us out. Hit that sub button. But man, without further ado, let's hop into it and give some razzle dazzle, dude. So let's start off with some Nio.
So like you said, there's some rumors brewing in this rumor mill we got here.
Sure is.
Before we get into that, so the biggest U.S. pension, specifically the California Public Employees Retirement System, bought more Nio. How many shares exactly? 285,000 more shares.
Say what?
Right. That's a whole lot of shares, Bob.
Right.
So they ended 2020 with 2.6 million shares in total. That's, like we said, that's a whole lot of shares they got over there. But they've been buying up Nio, all the way up to the third quarter, pretty much. Nio stock was up more than 1,200% last year, and that's a whole lot of percent. And so far So far in 2021, that's this year, through Friday's close, they were already up 16.3%. That's.
And
go ahead.
There's been a lot of people, even us, that have been saying, why is this thing not moving? Why is it not going anywhere? We have to realize too, they're up 16% from the beginning of January. Yeah. Heck, man, the market has only gained like 3.5% this year so far.
Yeah, the S&P.
So we're already blowing that crap out of the water.
Right, the S&P 500 is only up 3.5%. So
right,
people can be.
So get out of here with that hot garbage, man.
People can be as salty as they want, but I mean,
right. Honestly, a lot of naysayers with Nio. I'm not one of them. I'm in for the long haul.
Right.
Honestly, I'm buying any dip that hits this thing, and it's just. That's why they make index funds, man. Right. If you guys don't like the stock, get out, go buy an index fund. Just keep your share. Right. I don't care. We always say this in every video. This is not financial advice. This is all total entertainment purposes only. We just try to give you guys all the latest news and all that stuff when it comes to anything stock related. Use your own brains. You guys know what you're doing. This is not your first rodeo.
Also, you got to remember Nio back at the beginning of the year was like what, $4 or $6. So it's easy for a stock to go up $1,300, when their stock is so cheap. But now we're up $55, $60 area. It's going to be a lot harder for that stock to even go up 100%. So you're not going to see 1,200% again this year. That's just not how it works. Right. So you just got to realize that.
Right.
But go ahead with what you're getting into.
And that's the thing. It's like, we said it before. We just said it literally 20 seconds ago. That's what they make index funds for. Some people just can't watch the market every day. If you just want to put your money in and forget it, that's what you want to do. If not, if you want to see a lot, I personally invest in stocks because I see faster growth. Yeah. I can grow it faster. I can manage my own money, and I just enjoy it. And it's just, it's good. But let's go ahead and talk about this rumor that's been going around. I've seen it on Reddit. I've seen it on Twitter. And I've seen it around YouTube lately. And I don't think it's a good rumor to be started. No. But there is a rumor going around that Nio shares are being shorted. I have not seen, I've been at work all day today. And I looked up and down the internet. I have not seen one article anywhere saying that these shares are being shorted. So I don't know where this news is coming from.
It seems like someone wants to buy up some cheap shares. Right.
Get out of here, Citron. Right. We see you. Right. We see you. We know what you're doing. Right. Get out of here with that. Yep. No. So Citron even reported, so with the whole GameStop thing going on, Citron reported that they were not going to be doing any more shorting articles, giving articles of shorting a stock, basically. They did that once with Nio a couple months ago. That's when it hit that $40 mark, and then look where we're at now.
Right.
We tested that $66 mark. But Citron didn't release an article. CNBC, CNN, Fox, no one is releasing any information that I have seen or that I'm aware of. If you guys see it, put it down in the comments. Let us know. We would like to read upon it. But I have not seen any information on this, so I don't know where this is coming from. I feel like it's just people trying to get I don't know what they're trying to do here, but it's not. You're stirring the wrong pot, my guy. You are stirring the wrong pot.
Trying to scare people so they sell, so they can snatch up shares at a lower price.
Right. And that's not what we want. So we looked at FinViz today, and basically the way this works is people are getting their information from over here with the shares shorted. FinViz is not loading. So it's basically, you look at it. So basically what we'll do is I'll zoom in here a little bit so you guys can get a better look at this. So with Nio, I have, sorry for all the ads. This is complete hot water right now, but we have Nio. Anyways, so we have the shares floated, the short float, short ratio, all of these random numbers. Some people don't, you know, if you don't know what these mean, we'll kind of give a brief description of them. So with the share float, basically this is the number of shares that are available for trading. We have 1 billion shares available for trading. Total shares, you have 1.2 billion. Now, let me see here. I'm just looking through this real quick, keep myself organized. So the short float, so this percentage right here, this short float number represents, it's like a percentage value that represents the number of shares that are being shorted. So, and the way that you get this number, so let's see here. So shorted shares, we can calculate how many shorted shares are available by taking the share float. So we take this share float number and we multiply that by taking the short float, dividing it by 100%, and then multiplying those two numbers together. So we take, so then we will take the short float number, which is, let me see here, sorry. Let's take the short float number, which is 6.85, multiply that by 100, or divide it by 100, and you get 0.0685. Multiply that by 1 billion, and you get roughly about 68.5 million shares that are being shorted. So that puts the short float at 6.85. It's not loading again. There it goes. But then basically all this math again, and then you take the shorted shares of, you know, you take those shorted shares of 68.5 million, and then you divide that by the average volume of 168 million, and you get 0.41, which gives you your short ratio. So basically, people are seeing this and like, oh my gosh, Nio's being shorted. What the heck's going on? But if we compare this to, let's look at Tesla. Look at Tesla's numbers.
That's higher than Nio.
They're the same. They're a little bit higher. And you look at AMC, and so instead of looking at DraftKings, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up GameStop. And we look at GameStop. Look at GameStop's short float ratio.
Right.
121%.
Right. That's a stock that's being shorted.
Right. Right. That's why the GameStop stuff is going through the moon. Nio's only at 6.85.
Yeah, you were saying,
so
wasn't the short float, if it's around like what were you saying earlier? Anything
above 10% is considered high, and 20 is extremely high. So the fact that this is at 121%, you know, dang what, like it's unbelievable. Well, that's not what you want.
Yeah, look at AMC, because they're still being shorted, but it's not nearly as high as GameStop.
Yeah, they're not nearly as high. They've got 43.82, but that's still above that 10% mark. You want to keep it below that 10% mark. And again, Tesla and Nio are still well below that 10% mark. To me, every stock on the market is going to have a short. That's a different way of trading. You have option trading, you have different ways of trading stocks, and people do that. It's almost a given. And this does not concern me at all. I haven't seen any articles of anybody coming out.
Yeah, every stock is going to be shorted to some degree. So
exactly. So to me, this does not scare me. I don't think this is a rumor that anybody should be playing with. I mean, who am I to say? I'm just a guy on YouTube. Like, but I don't see any shorting going on here aside from probably just like the normal shorting. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens in this coming week to see if all of a sudden, I don't know if people, I feel like everybody's trying to get a big squeeze out of every stock that they own so they can make money. And it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Right. So if you didn't hit that GameStop train, you may have missed. I don't know. Or you lost. But yeah, so that, again, I don't see it being shorted. I don't see any news here. If there is news, let us know in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Nio's being shorted? Do you think it's just a stalemate? And again, we kind of see that we saw this, you know, the other day, like we were talking, it flatlines, then it jumps, flat, jump, you know, pull back, and then we had a big jump, and then now we're kind of in that flat zone. So next big catalyst is going to send this thing to the moon, maybe past the moon. We'll see. But another thing to note is the volume as well. If we look at the average volume for Nio is 168 million shares traded in a day or daily. That's average. Right. On Friday, we only got 42 million. So that tells you that people just aren't looking at Nio right now. They could be interested in that GameStop. Let's look at the GameStop actually. So this is why GameStop, if we look at it, they have their share float is 50 million shares. Yeah, this is GameStop. So they have 50 million shares available to trade. Look at the volume on that. 80 million.
Right.
So that's why this thing's going up and down like crazy. And there's more people looking at that. There's more people looking at AMC. AMC's even worse. 101 million shares available, and you've got almost 200,000 share volume trading that. So that's even worse. So again, Tesla's the same way. Share volume's down for Friday. Yeah. So I think once we start pushing back on that volume, I think we're going to start to see Nio go places. I really do.
You need volume for the stock to go up or down.
Exactly.
That's literally the only thing that makes the stock go up. So.
Exactly. So let us know down in the comments what you think of Nio. Where do you think you see it going? And if you guys like this kind of content, hit that like, share, notification bell, all that good stuff. It helps us grow the channel. And again, we're trying to hit the 1,000 subs by the end of February. Make it happen if you can. Again, thank you guys for all the support we have so far. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys in the next one.